Are you thinking about renting your home instead of selling it? Let me break down the pros and cons of renting your home. Also, I'll share some of my positive and negative experiences that I had from renting my personal home for 7 years. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Terrence from eXp Realty, Darren James and Associates team, which is the #1 real estate team in Louisiana. Thanks for tuning in, and please hit the like button and subscribe so you can be alerted of future videos. Let's start with the advantages of renting your home versus selling it. The #1 main advantage of renting your home versus selling it is the potential extra cash flow that you can receive every month. Many landlords charge hundreds of dollars above their mortgage payment. This allows them to be able to pay their mortgage payment, their property manager, and still put some cash in their pocket. Additionally, if you were to pay your principal balance down and refinance, that can lead to even more money in your pocket. Additionally, depending on the structure of your lease, you can increase your rent at periodic intervals, normally at the end of the 1-year lease. #2, there will always be demand, assuming you're not in a very rural area, for homes to rent. There are some people that just don't want to own a home as they believe it is too expensive. And there will also be people that need to rent while they're saving up to buy their next home. A third advantage is the expenses can be tax deductible. I'm not a tax expert or a financial advisor, but some common items that are deducted are repair expenses that keep the property in a livable condition, traveling to check on your property, the expense of hiring a property manager, mortgage interest, and depreciation of the home. Now that sums up the advantages. Let's take a look at some of the disadvantages of renting your home versus selling it. This is the one that always comes up, is that tenants can leave damage to your property. Most landlords will require a security deposit, but here's the thing. If the damages exceed the deposit amount, it can be costly to take the legal action required to force the tenant to pay for the damages. #2, bad property management. If you hire a property manager, do so after careful considerations. Here's some of the questions I recommend that you ask your property manager. #1, what is their tenant screening process? #2, how often do they check on the property? #3, how soon do you, the homeowner, get paid after the tenant has paid their rent? #4, do they work with home warranty companies? And #5, how fast do they respond to tenant-reported maintenance issues? Another question is there a fund dedicated to maintenance expenses? For my experience, I had a reserve fund that was about $400, and when the tenant called in with a maintenance issue, if it was under $400, the property manager would go automatically take money from that $400 and get the repair fixed. And what would happen is, after the tenant paid their rent the next month, they would take whatever the expense was and add it back to that reserve fund to always keep it at $400. So that's definitely some of the things you want to make sure you're on the same page with in regards to hiring a property manager before you get started renting your home. If you decide to rent your property, here's some advice that I have. #1, as I mentioned before, thoroughly interview the property manager. #2, always have 2 to 3 months of mortgage saved in case the home is vacant for a while. And #3, as I alluded to earlier, a home warranty can be a lifesaver. They are about $500 to $600 per year, and they have saved me multiple times. For whatever reason, it seemed like I had a house in South Carolina that I rented out for about 7 or 8 years. It seemed like almost every May or June there was something wrong with the AC. The home warranty thankfully covered it. My deductible was only like $100 or something like that. So it definitely saved me a lot of money. A lot of the time the parts cost $1,500, $3,000 to fix, but my home warranty saved me. So that's something I definitely highly recommend that you look into. Not all home warranty companies are equal or respond that well, so definitely make sure you do your research on those as well. Another piece of advice in regards to renting your home, if the house is vacant, you definitely need to go there and check it out yourself. Sometimes the property manager isn't as thorough. You as the homeowner, you're going to notice a lot more things that a property manager is because, hey, it's your home. So you're going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb when it's vacant. And also, like I mentioned earlier, that's something you can write off on your taxes. So definitely go and personally check out your home when it's vacant. Renting your home can be a great way to generate some extra income, but as you saw in this video, it does come with some potential pitfalls. If you decide to sell your home instead of renting it, check out this video that just came on the screen. I release videos every week. Until then, check out some of the videos I have, and go Tigers.